On today's episode, we've got what should be the easiest game of our Champions League group as we face a home match against Apoel Nicosia. But given the form that we've been in recently, I'm not so sure. Find out how we get on today's episode. Hello and welcome to Club 6 episode 11 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two matches for you. We're at home to Apoel Nicosia in the Champions League and then at home to Roma in Serie A. As I mentioned in the introduction, we've been in iffy form recently, although since the last episode we've actually only played two games. We followed the draw with Udinese that you saw in the last episode with another one against Brescia, which was extremely disappointing, and then in our most recent outing we beat Sassuolo 2-0. So let's get into the Apoel Nicosia game, and the team for that one is Gasparini in goal, back four of Skriniar, Jones, Omabamidele and Eugenio Carlos. It's Abdesalam at the base of midfield with Barella and Shotard ahead of him, and it's Colombo on the right wing, Doku on the left, Raspadori up front. So let's go into the dressing room and give a team talk. And I am going to agree with the assistant. I think carry your last performance into this match will do well is entirely reasonable, so we'll outstretch the arms and go with that. And let's go into the tunnel, do a quick tunnel interview. Inter were impressive last time out against Sassuolo. How do you carry that into this match? We're focused on this match, not what's already happened. You go up against one of your own players in Francesco Petrillo, who of course is on loan to Apoel. Is that going to be a little strange for you? It's just another opponent today. It's never ideal to lose players to suspension, but is it perhaps easier when Albert Sambi Lokonga misses out on what many people consider to be a more comfortable match? Still a challenge we have to be up for. In fact, no, there's no such thing as an easy match. It would be disrespectful to Apoel to suggest that. And that is the end of the interview, so let's get straight into the match and see if we can go and grab the win. Okay, we're underway and looking for early signs of how the match is going. And we've had the first shot, not on target, not highlight worthy. We need to make sure we get a win in this one and hope for a Real Madrid win over Benfica in the other game. And it's a corner. It's Doku with the in-swinging corner, on the Bamidele with the header, and it's Inter Milan 1, Apoel Nicosia 0. I don't think we need to see a replay. It's a near post corner and a powerful header. He's scored goals like that already this season, and it's Apoel in possession straight from the kickoff, but Colombo's won it back, feeds Shotard into Doku, Barella into Colombo, and Raspadori. They're querying offside. It's tight, I'll say that. It's very tight indeed. Are we going to get the goal? No. It's been disallowed, so it remains 1-0. And we'll have a look at the replay, see how tight it actually was. Actually, there's clear daylight, so not all that tight. And I'm not sure he would have got there if he wasn't offside. Still 1-0 up, so let's drop them and encourage. Although we've got another highlight. It's headed away. Barella takes it into the area. Crosses. Raspadori can't get it past the keeper. And what's he given here? Has he given a penalty? Yes, it looks like he has. And the VAR agrees with him, so we will have a penalty. And who is on the spot kick? It is Barella, and he scores. So it's Inter Milan 2, Apoel Nicosia 0, 23 minutes gone, and already it's looking like the comfortable evening's work we'd hoped it would be. The only way it gets any better is if we get the result from the other game that we want. Doku to Carlos, Bamidele into Abdesalam, Doku to Shotard, back to Eugenio Carlos, Bamidele into Shotard, Abdesalam goes to the right wing and Colombo. He plays it back for Barella, who plays it to Raspadori, who has put it in the back of the net. And there is another query for offside. Is Raspadori going to have a second goal chalked off? Yes, he is. He's put the ball in the net twice. Neither of them has counted. And this one is very tight indeed. And for my money, because there's only one line, that must be level. He's unlucky. That should have counted. It hasn't, but we're 2-0 up anyway. Right, Doku to Jones, into Barella, Abdesalam, Barella to Jones, Abdesalam to Jones again, Barella into Colombo, Raspadori plays it wide to Colombo, and it's cleared, but Jones collects, finds Skriniar on the right hand side into Barella, infield to Abdesalam, Shotard back to Abdesalam, Colombo, and Colombo plays it in, it's headed away, and Apoel will clear. And they're messing about with it at the back a little bit, and we've won it back on halfway. Abdesalam into Colombo, plays it through for Raspadori. This time I'm sure he's onside. It'll be checked. No, it's onside, this one, not even reviewed. So 3-0, and we'll watch this one, as it's would have been a hat-trick goal if he hadn't had goals disallowed. Oh, he just beats the keeper to it as he's diving at his feet, pokes it past him into the net. Inter Milan 3, Apoel 0. Only 31 minutes gone. We're comfortable and cruising now. And it does look like Real Madrid are doing what we need them to do. Let's have a look, see if we can find it. Not at the moment. I will check after the match the Real Madrid situation. So we will outstretch the arms. That's about as good a first half as you're likely to see. Well done. Do we need to make any substitutions at half time? Yes, we do. Raspadori is struggling fitness wise. The game's won. Let's get him off. Let's put Colombo up top, and Raspadori can come off, and we'll bring on, let's put Abdesalam out onto the right wing, and we'll bring on in Raspadori's place Rodri, I think. There we go. Right, let's get out and get the second half underway. Drop them and encourage. We're doing really well, so no point demanding more. I don't think there's much more they can give. And now Real Madrid are now on 6 points. That must mean they are winning, I think. So it means they weren't winning previously. Shotard into Doku, back to Rodrigo, who has the shot. It's just wide. And what are we, 49 minutes in, and 3-0 up. This game should be as good as done and dusted. So we just need to take care of our players for the rest of the game. I'm not going to make any changes at the moment. used one sub so far, so we've got two. Doku on the left hand side plays it back for Carlos. Shotard has the shot, and Cosmas tips it over the crossbar. So the Apoel keeper manages to save that one. It will be a corner, and Omabamidili's header from the corner is over the top. And let's see if I can find out the score from the Real Madrid game anywhere. It's Benfica 0, Real Madrid 1. Keane with the penalty, Moise Keane with a penalty right on half time. Less than 15 minutes to go, so we can now look at making some subs. Leandro can come on for a little stint, and Skriniar at right back can be replaced by DiMarco, I think. In fact, we'll put Buongiorno out there. So Colombo keeps this in, but doesn't manage to do anything with it. It's cleared, but Jones wins it back. Shotard plays it through. Barella has the shot. That, I think, has taken a wicked deflection. I'm going to watch the replay, because I think this has taken a huge deflection off someone. I'm not sure who though. Shotard to Barella. Yes, the defender puts his foot out and deflects it past his own keeper. And that is basically the match sewn up. It's 4-0. There's only a few minutes to go. Barella's picked up a knock. He's got a bruised shin. He'll be fine. There's only 5 minutes to go. Pryor into I'm not sure who, but it's come back to Pryor and he's blazed it over anyway. Into the last few minutes of the match. 4-0 lead. Not going to be a problem to hold on. Leandro runs through down the right hand side, plays it back to Barella. Leandro to Rodrigo, has the shot, and keeper spills it, and it's hacked behind for a corner. And it is Barella, and Omabamidili gets his head to it, but heads it over the top. Seconds remaining of a game we're winning 4-0. Cosmas with the ball forward, it's headed on, but only for the benefit of Eugenio Carlos. That is full time. It ends Inter Milan 4, Apoel Nicosia 0, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of the episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, as we face a Serie A match against Roma, and the team for this one is Gasparini in goal, back four of Carlos, Omabamidili, Jones and Skriniar, Shotard at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him, Doku on the left, Abdesalam on the right, Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending pick up where you left off last time. No, I'm going to disagree because of the opponents we're playing. I'm going to pump the fists, I think. Yeah, we're the favourites. Go out and give these fans a performance to cheer for. So that's where we're going. Let's go into the tunnel. Do you think the first goal is crucial? Yeah, it's nice to start well. It's always a tremendous occasion. One or two adjustments. There we go. And let's kick the match off and see if we can grab the win. So we're underway, looking for, as always, the early signs of how the match is going. And with more than 5 minutes gone, we await the first shot. Although we had the first corner, Roma had the first shot of the match. on target but not highlight worthy. So let's demand more. Let them know what we expect of them. As it stands, we're 2 points adrift of leaders Juventus. So a win for us today would fix that problem as it stands. But only if Juventus aren't winning. And they now are. So we are now 4 points adrift. And there's yet to be a highlight, which is frustrating. Let's demand more. Abdesalam to Shotard into Raspadori. Plays it to the left. Doku into Barella. Barella hits the outside of the goal. And it's a goal kick and the highlight ends. So we've wasted the first good opportunity we've had. And in terms of performance, we're doing okay. Nobody's having a complete nightmare. Eugenio Carlos isn't playing brilliantly. Barella is absolutely shattered, as is Doku. So I think it might be a double sub at half time, with those two being the ones to make way, if we can accommodate that. Shooting's not been good enough. So let's have a look whether we can do Eugenio Carlos off. We can bring on Avier, or we can bring on DiMarco. Let's have a look. I think Avier is marginally the better player. And then the other one was Barella. And I think Rodri is exactly the right man to come on. So let's get the second half underway and see if we can turn this 1 point into 3. So we'll demand more again. And it looks like Doku is going to be the third and final change, but I'll leave it as long as I possibly can, given that this would leave us with no subs to be made. Doku, and it will be... who can come on for Doku? Probably Leandro, I think. We'll wait till 70 minutes. And then we will make the change. So we'll do that now. Leandro is coming on to continue his recovery. And it's Roma in possession. Ibanez into Cristante. Chachia back to Cristante. Cristante goes back to Ibanez. Chachia with the long ball. It's cut out by Omar-Bamadili. Goes back to the keeper. He finds Avier into Rodrigo. Leandro finds Rodrigo. Sambi Lakonga plays it through. Abdesalam gets the shot away, but it's tipped wide by the goalkeeper. It'll be an in-swinging corner. Sambi Lakonga takes it. It's headed away, but Avier should get there. Does. And the highlight comes to an end. So we're going to demand more. And I think we will go attacking as well. Why not? Raspadori's having a poor game, but he is also tiring rapidly as well. Doesn't help when we give the ball away like that. Rodrigo into Sambi Lakonga. He plays it in for Raspadori, who has the shot straight at Costa. And that's a disappointing one. He could have taken it on further and improved his chances of scoring there, really. We've got a corner. Sambi Lakonga with it. Headed away. Sambi Lakonga collects. Finds Shotard. Into Abdesalam, who has the shot. And Leandro is there to mop up the bits. Will it count? It's being checked for offside. And this one's been given. It is Inter Milan 1, Roma 0, with 5 minutes left. So now we've got something to to actually hold on to, and that, as it stands, lifts us into second in the league as well. Hannibal plays it back to Abelardo. Cristante with the ball forward. We've won it back. Abdesalam to Jones. Sambi Lokonga to the left, and Leandro plays it back for Omabamidele. Into Shotard. Omabamidele to Rodrigo this time. Back to Omabamidele, who goes back to Gasparini. Omabamidele again, all the way back to the keeper, who this time puts his foot through it. Abelardo finds Cherki. We win it back. Shotard gets his foot in. It's with Raspadori, who finds Rodrigo, goes for the chip but gets too much on it. And we're into the last minute of normal time. 3 added minutes signalled, and that 3 minutes is now up, and that is full time. It's Inter Milan 1, Roma 0, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we are in second place in the table, 17 points from the opening 7 matches, 2 adrift of leaders Juventus on 19 points. And let's have a look then at what we can look forward to on the next episode. And given the matches either side of the Champions League game, I'm going to come back straight away. So I'm going to show you on the next episode Milan away in Serie A and the Champions League game against Benfica. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.